Hello everybody, today we're going to unpack, take a close-up look and try on the Monkey Swag MKS NATO watch strap with matte fittings in Mariner and Vermillion. So let's first unpack the Mariner. Okay, we do that of course by opening the plastic packet. And let's slide the Mariner out of it. There we go. That's the packet emptied. Let's set it aside. So we do have both the Mariner and Vermillion still in their internal plastic packets. Let's go ahead and remove the Mariner from its clear plastic wrapper right here. So we do that by, of course, simply looking for the flap opening. So we open that and slide the watch strap out from its clear plastic packaging right there. And I'm going to do the Vermillion one as well right now, so you can see them side by side as they are. So excuse the ruffles. I know some of you might be irritated by these plastic ruffles. So trying to do this as quickly and smoothly as possible. So now we have both the Monkey Swag MKS NATO watch strap with matte fittings, the top one being the Mariner and the lower one being the Vermillion. So one's a deep blue and the other's a deep red. So I'm just going to kind of show you different angles of the watch with my hands. Why did I say watch? Watch strap. With my hands and fingers out of the way, so it gives you some idea and gives you a full view of the watch straps. And then we'll take a close-up look at the straps in a moment. So there we go. So these are ballistic nylon straps with matte fittings from Monkey Swag, and they are the MKS NATO watch straps. And these are 20mm in width. They're also available in 18, 20, 22, and 24. So a good selection of widths to fit your watches. Okay, so let's take a close-up look at the Mariner first, and we're going to set the Vermillion to the side, or the top right there. Okay, so wait, hang on, maybe to the right hand side. What do you think? Okay, not quite a full view here, so I'm going to set it right at the top, and hopefully it doesn't blend in too much with the foreground. So there we go. Okay, so having a nice good look here. Doing some adjustments in the background once again. Okay, so here, the Monkey Swag MKS NATO watch strap with matte fittings. This one is the Mariner. So it's got this nice, very rich royal blue color to it. And you can see the nice stitchings for the joints there, or the keepers, and the pin buckle right there as well. So that brush finish is very, very nice. You can see how consistent that is. And it's got that discreet MKS branding right there on the buckle. Okay, and just to give you an idea of the thickness as well, you can see the thickness of the strap. So lovely, lovely strap, as you can see. So moving down the midsection as well. I'm going to show you the kind of weave detail in close-up. I'm just trying to avoid the camcorder's shadow right there, of course. That should give you a very good idea of the stitching and weave of the nylon watch strap from Monkey Swag. So this is once again the Mariner, and just to show you the pinholes as well, the number of pinholes on the strap. right there, and flipping to the reverse or underside. And as always, you can see that the holes are beautifully fused, very consistent finishing or craftsmanship on the pinholes, and overall quality of the strap, very, very high quality. And looking at the tail end of the strap as well, nicely rounded and once again fused as well, so it doesn't fray, so it gives you that durability and longevity of the watch strap. So just trying to show you in different angles and different lights so you can see the various details and aspects to the craftsmanship of this nylon watch strap. So it is a ballistic nylon watch strap. Just to show you the thickness of it, not overly thick. I've seen thicker straps, but this is not thin either, so nice kind of softness to it without being too stiff. You can see the strap looking very relaxed there without being overly floppy or stiff. And of course, once again, the brush fittings, nicely brushed. Right there. Okay, so nice, good look of the Monkey Swag MKS NATO watch strap with matte fittings. This is the Mariner in the 20mm width. And once again, I did mention that they are also available in 18, 22, and with the Vermillion, it's also available in 24 as well. Okay, so that's the Mariner, and I'll move on next to the Vermillion, this red one, and I'll show you both of them up close once I've done them both individually. So here we go. This is the Vermillion, a nice rich red, as you can see, and same familiar, consistent quality in terms of stitching and weave and brush finish as well. So once again, a beautiful watch strap here. Okay, so really nice. And just to show you as well, right there, so there isn't a notch or anything like that, not really necessary. Some people do talk about it just on watch straps, on NATO watch straps in general. And once again, you can see that beautiful weave of the nylon. And right there, hopefully showing you some thickness with the side profile here. Of course, it's not really the easiest thing to judge through a video, but that should give you some idea with my fingers in the background, some scale. And of course, we're going to try it on in a moment as well. So once again, looking at the holes right there, and on the reverse side where you can see that they will be or are clearly fused. So lots of holes, as you can see, for that very, very fine adjustment and fitment on your watch wrist. And right there, the tail end of the strap as well, once again, nicely fused right there. Get the camcorder to focus right there. Hello. And there we go. So not the easiest thing, trying to get focus on a fine and flat object. So there we go. So once again, you can see it's nice and soft without being too thin. So I think it is a really, really usable and comfortable thickness for this NATO watch strap. So right there, you can see right there, so nice. And just to show you the middle layer as well, in between, some brands, they might put some labels in here, but this is a nice and discreet design. Okay, so I'm going to show you right there as well, so you can see what's what. Showing you all kinds of awkward views of the watch strap. Okay, so now I guess we can now show you both of the straps side by side, so it gives you a nice comparison and color reference as well. So there we go. So we have the Mariner and Vermillion by Monkey Swag with the MKS NATO watch straps with matte fittings. You can see the lovely colors and detail right there. High contrast, of course, with these two colors side by side. So you can see very clearly that same consistent finish and quality to both the straps right here. And of course the brush finish as well, so no sharp edges or anything like that. And I think this is quite a good view as well, because some keepers or some metal fittings are not as rounded as others. Some do have square edges to them, so this one has a soft rounded corners and edges to the metal fittings. And the strap length as well, just to give you some idea. So it's a reasonably long strap. And these colors, I believe the Mariner is available in a Zulu format as well, if you like chunky metal fittings. I'll just try to get my fingers out of the way as much as possible so you can see the strap in maximum detail right there. Okay, so now let's try on the straps. And actually, before I do that, let's give you a side profile as well to both the straps. So right there. Not sure if there's any value, but there we go anyway. And of course, the focus isn't quite cooperating right now. But there we go. That's a beautiful view right there, I think. Okay, so now let's try on both the Monkey Swag MKS NATO watch strap with matte fittings, Mariner at the top, Vermillion at the bottom. So I do have a Tudor Marine Nationale, reference 7016/0. And we'll use this to fit the straps on. So it does have a 20mm wide lug width. And so let's go ahead and put the straps on the Tudor Marine Nationale. Okay, so let's do that by, of course, simply pulling out the upper part of the strap, and then simply, actually before I do that, let me show you the lug width right there, so you have some idea of the fitment before I fit the strap onto the watch head. Okay, and now let's quickly loop the strap right through the top. Slide it somewhere around there. And the bottom part as well. Right through. And then through that loop there. And just like that, we do have the strap in place. And let me just shift that Vermilion one to the side so you can see very clearly how the watch looks with the strap on, or how the strap looks with the watch on. Anyway, so there we go. And at the reverse, the rear and side profile as well. Always good to know. So a nice clear view of the MKS NATO watch strap with matte fittings, and this is the Mariner on the Tudor Marine Nationale Submariner, reference 7016/0. Now it's time to wear the watch, of course, try it on, and this is always a trick with the tripod in the way, but let's see. Okay, so doing a kind of skillful strapping on of the watch strap. So there we go. And we do have the watch nicely fitted on my wrist. So you can see it does have that really royal rich blue color. And my wrist size, of course, I almost failed to mention, is 6 3/4 inches in circumference, or 17.2 centimeters. And you can see there's still plenty of pinholes to play around with for that perfect fitment, but so far this is very, very comfortable and nicely fitted. Okay, so you can see the watch strap right here, and on the top side as well. And of course, the strap length allows it to tuck in or tuck under at the top through the first keeper and almost into the second keeper. Of course, that depends on how large your wrist is. If you do have a smaller wrist, you will have more of a tucked in look with more slack at the end. Okay, so that's the Mariner fitted on the watch head right there. Now let's try on the Vermilion, but not after or not before. Some close-up looks right here, and of course so you do have a nice good view of the strap with a watch head fitted to it. So once again, this is a 20mm wide strap, but it's also available in 18 as well as 24mm widths for the Vermilion. Okay, so simply removing the strap, just doing the opposite of the way it was fitted. And let me just tidy up the strap and put it back to its original condition like that. And now moving on to the Vermilion one. I'm just going to put the Mariner where the Vermilion was. And now with the Vermilion, just to show you again, rough idea what it looks like before I put any time in fitting it on. So here we go, simply taking the upper part of the strap, looping it through the spring bar at the top lug, and then through the bottom lug as well, and kind of you want to be placing it somewhere in the middle part of that bottom section there, so as reference. So there we go. So that's the Vermillion strap from Monkey Swag MKS NATO watch strap with matte fittings, with the Tudor Marine Nationale Ref 7016/0 Submariner head fitted onto the strap, and you can see it's looking rather nice, and giving you that side view as well, what it looks like. And back view as well. I'll show you the opposite side. So you can see that even with the strap fitted onto the watch and going around the case back, the watch still sits very nicely on one's wrist. Well, that was quick. That was a quick fitment right there onto my wrist. And once again, my wrist size is 6 and 3/4 inch large in circumference, or 17.2 centimeters. So there we go. With the Vermillion strap on my wrist, you can see that really rich red with that slight sheen to it. So both straps have that lovely sheen to them. So this one, I felt that I've kind of strapped it on slightly tighter, but nonetheless, it's just fine. And you can see, once again, the tucked under, and you can see obviously this time around the tail end, or the tip, is reaching the second keeper right there. And obviously that's because I've tightened this strap up by one pinhole as compared to the Mariner, which I just tried on. So you can see just how nice that width of the strap fits into the width of the lugs. And of course the underside as well, just showing you that. And okay, so now we can go ahead and remove the Vermillion nylon strap. And once again, giving you that close-up look. Okay, so now let's undo the watch strap. And hopefully you've had a nice, good look at both the Monkey Swag MKS NATO watch strap with matte fittings in Mariner and Vermillion. So that's the Monkey Swag MKS NATO watch strap with matte fittings in Mariner and Vermillion. Thanks for watching and happy strapping!